Hey guys, let's talk a little bit about what makes FusBoxe or Sambo1 any difference. Why should you train here versus someplace else? So all I can do is give you the answers of what we have to offer. You get to make the decision if what other gyms have to offer is more for you. So here's how it works. First and foremost, Fuse is broke down into a couple of training sections. We have first contact. Somebody grabs your shirt, they grab your sleeve, an initial punch that comes out of nowhere that you need to block, defer, self-defense type of stuff. Second of all, we're gonna have the body of conflict. This is, once the self-defense stuff doesn't work, we need to move on to the body of conflict. We're in a fight. Now, nothing surprises. Tricks don't work as much anymore. This is where you're gonna learn your MMA, your combat sambo, all that kind of stuff is rolled up into the body of conflict portion of training, which is the majority of the training here. And then finally, it's KOs, finishes, and kills. And what I mean by that is, well, what is the high percentage knockouts, so high percentage submissions? And what is the things that causes a kill, which we educate more based upon what you need to do to avoid accidentally doing that. Now, that being said, inside of the Fuse program, you can learn all the techniques in the world. Egotistically, coaches will come up to you and say, my style's the best style because my name is blah and blah, and my style's the best style, and it's the style that's gonna take you. That's just not how it works, all right? I don't know that I teach the best style. What I teach, however, is a very particular way of training. When you train here, you get strength training, endurance training, technique training, fight camp training, and multiple disciplines. That's it. Now we happen to follow more of the Soviet ideology as far as weight training goes, mixed with your martial arts, because that's what I understand, and that's what I was educated on early on. So we're gonna do a lot of lifting that causes an individual to get faster and stronger, sometimes gain weight, sometimes lose weight, sometimes maintain weight, but we need to make sure that we're a high-level performing athlete if we're gonna be competing, whether it be fights, whether it be just in life. So if an individual wants to be a fighter, I wanna make sure that you're a world-class fighter. And it's really hard because you're gonna hear a lot of things out there about, you know what, if you just quit and you come over here, I'm gonna give you the secret, which is, some stuff. You're gonna do some stuff, and then you're gonna be, boom, better. There is no shortcut around hard work. There's no shortcut around skill. There is just none. If you don't have it, it takes time, it takes drilling, and it takes learning and understanding to get it. You just have to accept it. I've had multiple people leave the gym and say there has to be an easier way. They have all disappeared. They're gone. There is no easy way. There is only the hard way. We're talking about other people that it's important to them that they win. And if it's more important to them to win than it is to you, that's probably where the fight's going. So I really focus on providing the type of training that is going to equal a good long-term outcome. Now, that being said, the average person doesn't want to fight. So what I'm trying to create is a highly healthy person as well. There's a misnomer out there that being an athlete means you're healthy. That isn't the case. Being an athlete means you're doing what it takes to win. So there's a shelf life on that. It's not a career at all. It is, like Dana White said, an opportunity. There is an opportunity to do well for a short period of time in the fight world. But in the end, it's probably not a career choice. That being said, what we want to take people on average and do with them is teach them how to defend themselves, how to be healthy, how to be physically strong. And we know that one of the fastest ways to reverse aging in people is strength. There's no way around it. Going for walks isn't a good answer. So in our program, what we're going to focus on is your ability to run, fight, and lift. We're looking for a balanced athlete. Now, if you're a professional fighter or you want to be a professional fighter or an amateur fighter, you want to go and make the U.S. Sambo team, well, you've got to be able to run, fight, and lift. It's the same thing. We're always looking to be an elite level in those three things in this program. Now, if that sounds like the right fit for you, this might be a good home for you. Reach out, give me a shot, send me a text and say the word Sambo. That's 720-207-3860. This is Coach Sullivan, FusBoxe Sambo1, Westminster, and Centennial, Colorado. Soon coming to Nebraska, right up on the South Dakota border. Guys, look for it. Train well.